Happy Tuesday, ladies. Let's talk a little bit about self-acceptance. By most accounts, self-acceptance is the foundation on which a happy, joyful, truly peaceful life is built. Think about it. Without a solid foundation of self-acceptance, all of the brains, all the beauty, all the accolades, all the success will never ever be enough to make you truly happy. And we see that a lot in public life, right? I mean, people that you think have it all, commit suicide, or you later learn that they were suffering, that they were depressed, and you think, well, geez, they have everything that anybody could ever want. What did they have to be upset about? It goes so much deeper than that. That's why working on accepting oneself is so important. Self-acceptance is accepting yourself, all of your personality traits, both positive and negative, including your physical and your mental attributes, exactly as they are. It means that recognizing your value as a human being goes far beyond those personal traits. It's about letting go of the things that you cannot change and appreciating all of the things that make you unique, that make you who you are. The ability to accept ourselves exactly as we are gives us that level of confidence that makes us much less vulnerable to criticism and makes it much easier for us to bounce back from difficulty and from failures. But, and I can hear you right now, that is a tall order, especially I feel in this age of social media and filters and photoshopping, where people are presenting themselves in almost a perfect forum. You've got to really work at it, understanding that we are imperfect beings doing the very best that we can. Here are 5 things that self-acceptance can do for you. Comment below and tell me what you think. This is an interactive, no judgy eyes community of women, and if you don't comment and share, we don't exist. I always read, I always answer your questions, and I love having you as part of the team. So comment below. Positive emotions. High levels of self-acceptance are linked to more positive emotions and greater psychological well-being. Self-confidence can boost your mood and shield you from the effects of stress and depression. It helps you to forgive yourself. This is a big one. I think that we are especially hard on ourselves as women, but learning to accept yourself helps you to be less critical of yourself. It helps us to create a more positive, compassionate, balanced view of ourselves. And most importantly, it can help us to forgive ourselves for mistakes made and simply move on. This is essential for well-being because dwelling on the past keeps us stuck in the cycle of negative emotions and negative feeling, and that never feels good. Okay, y'all, time for 3 quick shout outs. I'd like to give a shout out to my girl, Nikki Horvath, my girl, Miss Stephanie Doan, and Miss Eugenia Edosa. Ladies, thank you for being a part of the community. I truly appreciate having you on board. And if you would like a shout out, please be sure to subscribe to my channel, comment below. Brand new videos every Tuesday and Friday on all things style, wellness, beauty, and travel. And I would love to have you as a part of our community. Self-acceptance gives you more self-confidence. That's kind of a no-brainer. It helps you to understand that perceived negative qualities do not define you, nor do they define your worth. When we're confident, we're much more apt to take that leap of faith in spite of our fears, because inside we know that whether we win, lose, or draw, we know who we are and we know our own worth. And our success, our failure is not tied to who we are as a human being. Self-acceptance leads to more self-compassion. Think of self-compassion as giving yourself the same level of kindness, of care, of forgiveness, of compassion that you would to a friend. Most of us tend to be our own worst enemies. I think that we are much, much, much harder on ourselves than the outside world is. Cultivating self-compassion helps us to be much kinder and gentler with ourselves and helps to make us much more resilient to setbacks, which is really key to a happy life. Self-acceptance also helps us to be more ourselves, authentically. When we lack self-acceptance, we're constantly trying to hide, to censor, to repress our true selves and really who we are because we fear being judged. We fear negative feedback from the outside world. This can leave us feeling really, really drained. It's sort of like trying to keep a beach ball underneath water, right? You can keep it underneath for a little bit of time, but eventually you get exhausted and the beach ball's gotta pop up. And it's the same way with being your true authentic self. You can only hide, censor, and repress for so long before you're just drained and you just want to be yourself. Self-acceptance helps us to do that. It helps us to show up authentically as who we really are, warts and all, without worrying about the judgment of other people. When we accept every aspect of who we are, we feel liberated and free to just be ourselves authentically in this world. Okay, y'all, that was just a little bit about what self-acceptance can do for us. As always, I love hearing from you. Please comment below, give me some feedback, tell me what you think, and until a couple of days from now, I'll see y'all soon. Bye.
If you never fall, you don't change.